far as editing, whatever. But I think he got a good connection to where we be able to do shit like we just did, as far as being around people and then giving back to our community, because we are from Boys to Men, which we is trying to get. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I did?
Type shit.
I overpaid for my book. My name, the first one that was on that book, that they, of the list they took. Like, some of that shit we could pay for. And it's kind of cheap. Us cutting across, like all of them people that invested in them buildings down there, they don't have nothing regular. You call the boss and you tell that nigga you trying to do something regular on the average. Like, yo, I'm trying to fuck with you 4 times a month. They gonna take it. That's just like this guy. You run a truck, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you don't take no bullshit loads. But if somebody call you like, yo, I need some shit moved in a short distance, but I need you to do this 3-4 times a week. Now, you don't take short distance, but you don't do that, but they need you to do it 3-4 times a week. Tell me you're not fucking with that.
I'm fucking with that all day. As long as I put a dollar amount on that shit and it makes sense to me. Because that's consistent freight, number one.
Right.
You see what you said. I got some short distance and I got it 3 times a week. Every week, 3 times a week.
And then there's some shit, and then you talking about a pallet.
What?
A pallet.
What?
So that means you can move this with a load on that motor. You can move this with a full truck.
You're going crazy.
So that means you got this regulated load paying for you to make more money.
You're going crazy with that all day long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and like while you lead me, bro, you gotta walk in the room like you got the biggest dick in that motherfucker. Can't nobody be telling you like, nigga, do your shit like this or do your shit, nigga, fuck all that. Especially like you done started it and like you didn't put yourself out there speaking about personal shit. He did. I had a woman check my whole life on that motherfucker. And after I done just
so that's what you mean, that skin in the game.
Yeah, skin in the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my goddamn audio files, man. I'm trying to record this shit audio.
See what I'm saying? That's why we just need that equipment already ready to go, man. And you talking about like on some real shit. We probably talking about like maybe like between 11 to 2 bands on cameras, because we could do 3. And then probably about like another 11 to 1,200 on the regular shit. Right, but then that's an extra 4th camera. But we got our 3 no matter what it is, because you may have to pack your shit up like you helped me. Be like, look, leave that camera. I'm gonna roll this trash can out. And see, that's.
But nah, we definitely got to do that, because think about it. If we paying dog to record and edit our shit, just one time payment, that's probably about a $300-400 deal.
And see, it's
just probably. So then we package it into like we want 5 episodes. That's probably 1 camera right there.
Right, and we paying for things that's in house. Like look how he do with the note taking, and he already sharp, and then like you give him anything, he already on it. Why would we pay somebody to do what he already doing? We could pay him. That's your money. Why the fuck would I pay somebody else to do
when
it?
You first bought that car, I said, damn, Tyler, nigga, how much we owe you, nigga? Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? T-shirts, hey, bro, how much we owe you? What we doing?
So, like,
you know, but, you know, it's a package thing, but, you know, that shit is just something that, hey, we got to start investing in if that's the case.
And I understand what you were saying the other day. We was kicking you, like, you know, about the cups, shirts. You know, if this is my shit, right, and I asked y'all to join, so I shouldn't be tripping on shit like that, for real.
No,
I should be like this. Here go your shirt. Here go shirt. Here go cup. Here go cup.
Because what happened?
Then y'all gonna get off what my vibe is. Like, bro, all right, I see you doing this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. What you need me for?
Because what would happen is a nigga like, because it's a flip side to that. This how motherfuckers end up hating a Puff Daddy. A nigga like me could come in and pay for all that shit and be like, bro, I got you. Yeah. And then I'm 60% in on your shit undeservingly. Yeah. For a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Right.
But I got love for it. Yeah. So it's like, bro, look at what you're doing. Because I could have fed into what you're saying because I understand how you feel. But then I just want to give you a different way to look at it. That's just like like me and him, okay, and we are here and we having this conversation, like how we bust it down, like especially with us, if you leaving too much shit on the table, if we go outside for your shit that we are willing to invest and support. You know what I'm saying? And then it could be from a little bit different to where me and him splitting 60 and you taking 40. With the money that you make as a businessman for us shooting it in here, because we need to have tax write-offs as the podcast business. And you as an individual renting us your house for your personal taxes, and you saying you using X amount of square foot for your business, then that becomes beneficial for you and your lady.
That's right, because you're using that as it's a business, and you writing that shit off because you're using it as an office or a business, and all it takes for you to do is record the video. You got proof by you got a podcast, and this is what I'm doing. I'm recording my videos, my shit from this space,
which gives
taking up the space.
And the more legit you are, that gives. And the more we are in sync, that gives us
that's right.
a tax write-off, because it's like we're investing in this.
Yes, we paying for this space because this is our business.
Bam.
Yeah.
And we move like that. That way, ain't none of us bleed nobody dry. And then it's a different level from putting in the pot with a low. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same structure. Ain't nobody giving up too much. And we not giving out too much outside the circle. You know what I'm saying? Because if we bro, think about it. You got an idea. We come together. So basically, we probably talking about $1,000 a piece on equipment. And you may be able to work shit because you willing and dealing, and you got more minutes while you out here dashing to put some shit together. You might be able to find some of this shit for cheaper. Use, pawn shop, whatever, long as it work. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that hour.
Yeah,
of course, you ain't got time to waste,
yeah.
but you got that hour, and you got that availability to show up while you still getting your money. Why not? That's like if we need to be moved. We can't go pay somebody else. Hey, tell, it's all this shit. We about to pay this amount. Can't. I know you got a box truck. You know what I'm saying? Or just, matter of fact, that was some shit I was thinking about. Man, if I bought a box truck, can you take some routes and I'll put that bitch on the move with you?
Box truck, you don't want to go that lane.
I don't.
Yeah, that shit's so
saturated.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro.
Terrible.
It's like, it's super terrible. DOT be on your ass a lot when it comes down to that. That's the state boys. There's so many people that do be trying to
smell a pussy on me, don't you? They dyed your hair.
They always lowballing too. You know what I'm saying?
They dyed your hair. They fucked up the box shirt game. They dyed your hair, nigga.
Yeah, the box shirt thing weird as hell. I wouldn't touch it.
That's why I'm mad.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what I would recommend over box truck is the Sprinter van game. Because you can always fucking get contracts with Amazon and FedEx and the post office.
If I bought one and gave you a driver and paid the insurance, you could put it through your dispatch.
You probably could.
No, sir. I need another income.
I mean, because on some real shit, we need to go ahead and
this nigga pulling the shit out.
Yeah. That's some shit to add to the pot anyway, man.
Where's the stand?
I'm trying to get into looking at the Sprinter van game for real.
The chair.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, I want.
Yeah.
I gotta. I'm divesting myself and I'm about to take some losses, but I'm about to get out of everything that's a liability.
Everything that's a what?
A liability.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. This shit right here is motivation within itself for starters, because it's like, man, I gotta hurry. I need to start really documenting every fucking process when it comes down to what I got going on that road. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there all day, every day. You know how much. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, cause I
you
was
document your process when you out there, or you don't fuck around with it? Okay.
Cause I recorded one thing while I was at work. That shit, them niggas tried to fire me for that shit.
Okay.
Them motherfuckers tried to fire me for everything.
Okay.
And when I did the trucking, I wasn't even fucking with the shit. The YouTube shit was it came cause the music, and then I had to claim the page to put all the music together.
Right.
So then it came like to put more shit on the. I had to put shit on the page. What's up, sis? You all right? I see y'all. You dyed this dog's hair.
Of course I did.
He was just crying to me about it when Ty left the room. Like, nigga, save me.
Well, take his ass. Take his
I am. He smelt the cat on me. Right? Hey, look.
Yeah, you been fucking. You been over here for the longest doing that shit.
That's that thing with the spot.
Hey, we going viral.
That package, huh?
No, I bought them separate. I got everybody one. I got like 3 or 4 of these. So everybody had their own phones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you go YouTube.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube. I go on Facebook.
Yeah.
Somebody else can go on
I'm
Instagram.
at-
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't new to the dog, did you?
Hell no.
I'm gonna take him to get some pussy, man. Y'all doing him wrong.
But everybody is scamming for their phones.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
So everybody had their own phone on each stand.
Right.
So you could be on YouTube.
Word.
So I could be on Facebook Live. You
Word.
could be on Instagram.
He
Whatever.
eating the pussy? Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Dog. What's up? What the fuck you done talk? Dog, you see what watching porno done did to your dog, man?
So here go the mics right here. Everybody got one of these.
This is animal cruelty, Ty. Just look, he choking the bitch out now.
He said he
He
choking
choking
the
the bitch out now. Dog.
I got one of these for everybody's phones for chargers. USB ports for everybody how they charge their phones on that.
So, dog, you done spent all your money on that shit. Why would we go somewhere else?
But I just need, as far as the
You
audio,
got doors closing on his own, they own and shit.
You like, don't like doors. That shit fuck with you, dog.
I don't know, man. You got the setup, nigga. You can do the cook. I do the cooking show. What the fuck? What's up, little Naomi? You all right? Nice glasses, man. Huh? You doing your push-ups? No, why not? You hate push-ups. So you did 200 a day. Man, my son told me that same thing when he was your age, and I said do 200. He ain't make it past 10.
I do them in sets. I got 24 hours to do.
Let's see. I got some cash on me. How many push-ups you about to do? Huh?
Do 100.
Them girly push-ups. Hold on, man. You doing the snake.
He doing the stack.
He did the rubber ducky. Oh, shit. I wish my room was that cool, man, when I was a kid, dog. See? It feel good to be the dad you wish you had, man.
Man, right.
What? Man, that's man.
Max, man. You embarrassing me, man. Stop fucking over there.
Man, get somebody getting some pussy. Go ahead, Max. With the red. Why she dying red though? That's like torture.
It's a girl. She about 17.
Oh, she a girl?
No, that's a boy.
Oh.
I'm saying the dude his hair, cut his hair, and dye his hair. She like 16, 17.
Red though, man.
Yeah. She had green last night.
Toxic
It's
masculinity
better
though.
than pink. Red, he sued him. He blood gang.
We know they fags and snitches. I don't know if that's something to represent. I want to be a crip. Shit, like what the fuck? Oh shit! I don't want shit to do with no bloods, dog. Them motherfucker, nigga, you got whack 100, 6'9", dog. Nigga, all YSL, nigga. Shall I go on? It's a nigga what? Like, dog.
That's a good,
No, I don't want to. I don't do no gang banging. We will not
It's
be
not even on.
banging up. No, I'm talking about my shit.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying, man. We all supposed to always be working. That's why me and this nigga just talking about a fucking Sprinter van.
Yeah.
Like
About rig, man. You can't find the driver part. That's probably what it'll be.
yeah. I don't want that problem.
Shit.
If I got a Sprinter van, you know what I could do?
What?
Nigga, I could take a bunch of single moms and turn them on to a whole nother different type of money. They'll never be late, never let me down. They'll work for me like they do the white man. You fucking right.
Kids fresh out of high school.
My nephews, my nieces and nephews.
That's how I look at it.
Right. So, and putting them in a rig and that liability, my thing, I was thinking about expediting. The shit that get left out.
The air freight, they got like that's
Bam.
the major shit, that air freight shit. That's the game to really get into.
But
with the expediting part of it.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about a bankroll for a pallet of shit, maybe not even a pallet, it might be an envelope. You know what I'm saying? Now you telling me putting one of my nieces and nephews in the truck like, yo, take this 3-day trip, this 2 bands. And then I still make money, the insurance is cheaper. What we talking about here?
Yeah.
So like, while you navigating your thing, keep me in mind that way.
Always, bro. Always.
But but like we was talking about, I'm about to divest myself from some shit. And I think I want to carry absolutely no debt into whatever I do
Building
next.
ventures. Really? You think that is bad? Or?
Not that. I think that I just don't want to carry no debt into, so I'm about to.
What about your business now? Put the debt in your business or business have the debt.
It depends on what it is. But like, to be honest with you, me buying a Sprinter van is something that I could do.
Cash.
Maybe not, but to the point where it's not no debt.
That's what okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like, when we talking about that, if that debt is for that business, then
That's different, right?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got this shit. Why spend $30,000 on something that you know you're gonna get right back in the next month or two? You know
That's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm talking about any personal things, like from my house or my car. You know? So some of this shit I'm just learning. So it's like, as I learn it, I'm trying to use it. So I'm about to alleviate it.
I want to be completely debt free in my personal life. I want zero debt in my personal life.
And
anything business wise, business credit wise, business name wise, I can have debt in that. And that's personal vehicles, that's whatever the case may be. But as far as that, what you're saying, I definitely agree with that.
That's my own personal goal for this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be personal debt free, because like, it's like, okay, my houses it's not a debt to me. They is what they is, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of like what you were seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you watching me divest myself from liability in houses one way to them being assets in another way. So like, instead of me owning all them houses like that, renting them out, because I should have owned a multi-unit, I transferred that to all of my baby mamas as homeowners. You know what I'm saying? In nice houses in areas that's worth something. You know what I'm saying? Secure garage, basement, everybody got wood floor. You know, the shit that brings value.
But you setting that foundation for your kids, majority of it, for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
And for them, because the whole thing is, well, you rent this bitch out and mortgage somewhere else.
Right.
If you want to.
If you wanted to. And that will pay for that. At least half of that, if anything. Shit, 70,
between 60 and 70%, which, so you already looking at the math, like, okay, if this right here does that for you, you could do the rest. 40%, paying 40% of what you already was doing gets you an automatic better life.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's
how, and I look at it like that. I look at life like that, period. Let me do anything that I'm doing, let that pay for something else in my life. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if I go get a vending machine, let this vending machine pay my fucking car insurance.
Right.
Let this rental property pay for my 40-50% of my mortgage. You know what I'm saying? However, whatever,
So that's where I'm in at too. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not working for it. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference too.
And that's my problem with the houses, cause making 150 or 200 or 300 a month off this house or that house, like, collectively, it sounds good, but it's really
slow money, man.
And it's not what it should be. When I could have a multi-unit where that's one tax bill, one roof, one foundation, and I can have a place in that
more money too.
Right. one insurance. You understand what I'm saying? And then I'm clearing an actual dollar sign off of it versus collected. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm
There's
transitioning.
like 3 different risks too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's if you run it perfect month to month, no problems, no. You know what I'm saying?
But you seen the problems I had with houses where everything in them is new. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Airbnb is better than renting them out.
I mean, but then you got.
Way better, faster money.
I mean, I'm not knocking that shit, but then it's like, what about the times you don't have nobody in that bitch?
It's still gonna make more money.
So much money.
And you holding them.
Paying
Think
that
about
one
somebody.
flat rate.
Exactly. If somebody rented that bitch out for one weekend, that's damn near your rent for the month that you would be getting if you was renting that shit out.
I'm not, but you still gotta furnish that bitch fully.
Basic shit.
Yeah. Hey, business credit.
That's it.
Right.
Basic shit.
I'm not necessarily against it. I consider doing that shit to the one in Dearborn because it was by the airport, but
And you know, that's something
I'm
else
not
I
against
wanted to do too. The Airbnb, like we looked at some shit downtown. That shit high as hell. But at the same time, on the off days, we can take it off. We can use that house for podcasts. And then on top of that, when we ain't using it, the other 6 days, it'll be bread.
oh yeah, I mean in that right area, you talking about downtown. I mean that ain't nothing. That's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, but it's just
You know where it's at, what you doing, all that shit.
I mean,
is,
so shit like that, that's expensive. Like, you know, I think it'll be more expensive if you're trying to do that shit by yourself. But when you got a team,
you gotta think about all the shit you gotta pay out as far as motherfuckers cleaning it.
That's what I'm saying.
Spot.
You gotta pay the clean.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. And you talking about somebody cleaning that bitch every time.
Yeah.
Right, so like, what is we talking about money wise? When you talking about a house like mine, ain't nobody gonna pay no $200-300 a night. But that's damn near what it'll have to be like.
Shit, they'll pay that. They'll pay that a night. But you gotta make them book it
It's
the
a house.
weekend. You don't let them
It's
book
not
it by
wrong.
night.
So you got privacy.
Yeah, you got a whole crib. You can have guests over and shit like that. You gotta drive away.
Again, it's like other ways too. Like you can add value to your crib as far as you can have somebody come cook breakfast for the guests. You got continental breakfast.
You offer
know what I'm
them
saying?
a car
Automatic.
with Toro.
Toro, you got a car to
You got
come
a
with
car
this
to
house.
come with the crib. Yeah.
So it's all ways. So you get money from Toro, Airbnb.
I ain't against it.
You know, there's a lot of shit.
I ain't against it. I'm just looking at like, I need some shit to pay me now.
Yeah. Why you ain't working? You ain't got.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
What you got in mind? I know you got a couple, at least 2 things right now off bill. You named the Sprinter van. What else you got?
I'm in the same shit on
That's
Sprinter van.
that's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit, that's it right there.
So if you got the same vision,
We all
I
got
got the
that
same vision. We
that's
all got the
what we all
same
got the
shit.
same shit, bro. It's
Right.
just all about coming together, putting that play down. But a lot of people don't like to do that because the profit margin ain't shit. I might as well do it by myself. But then that's when you lose, though, bro. I feel like because that don't mean that you gotta keep
Dog.
it together.
If I put my name on the line for the van, he drive that bitch. You dispatch that bitch.
That's a collective.
That's why we gotta come together. Cause we got so many ideas, so many plans, and it's only one person can do all this shit.
Everybody do what they do.
You know what I'm saying? If we come together collectively, we can do all that shit.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody with no skin in the game can't tell us how we do. Because then, what if we do that shit and it's like, well, we want to split our shit. We already been doing 3 hours or whatever. And then it go to we morphing into from out of this place to this in the Sprinter van. That's one thing about my YouTube page. Like, people appreciate their professionalism, but they love realism more than that shit.
That's like selling sex, bro. Realism.
Realism.
Honestly, because how often do you come by realism?
I kind of disagree because of this fact. Because if you watching something on TV or something, right? If it's good, or if you going through YouTube, whatever, somebody shit pop up, they could be speaking some real shit, but if the audio's not good, bro, I'm not gonna listen.
No, I'm not.
Video.
I'm not knocking none of that part. I ain't say nothing about the quality. But I'm just talking about the production of we have to be here or it has to look like that or any of that. And then like I just told you, even if we record some shit and it's bad, we send it to my man. He turn it up and he do what he do.
So as far as the vibe and all that, be good. Like how we be doing it live, like sometimes we be going out, we be going to the car, you know what I'm saying?
And-
then we can't hear some important shit. I be trying to hear it, but I'm like, damn, I ain't hear it because it's chopped up. But
And
I'm
we going-
mad because I'm like, damn, I know it's some good shit, but I couldn't hear it.
And that's what the movement, that's the whole Sunday thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like we can, but nigga, you control the area. So why we can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what your Saturday night be like, but pretty much that's my one day.
Yeah, so it ain't gotta be necessarily on Sundays. If we can figure out a day that's best for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because he be on the road too sometimes. And you get time in.
Tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? So if we can get together a certain day.
Hold on. He's right here on this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
We could put him on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, he's here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
And all he gotta do is buy that $5 sticker on the joint, hang that bitch from somewhere in the truck. That way he got a good view. A good view of himself. We like, man, dog. Long as ain't nobody dropped or ain't nobody touched nobody girlfriend, to me everything is workoutable.
But as far as audio, what's
As far-
audio?
What you
Connection.
mean? You just showed me all this shit.
You know what I'm saying? If he was to time in on, if he on the road, it's connections, you going through all different types of, you know what I'm
Are
saying?
we live right now? I mean, will we still be live? Like, if it's in this room, would it be live still?
It would have to be if you was
Right.
out and about.
Dog, if we put him on the TV, just put the subtitles on the TV.
So how you gonna do a subtitle if you don't pick up what he's saying?
The TV gonna do the subtitles. They gonna still kind of hear him. We
But
ain't
it's
gonna.
still gonna be live audio though on the phone though. You'll still hear me through the phone.
Man, the shit ain't gonna be perfect. All these other motherfuckers open up business and they start shit that ain't perfect, and we put the stress on ourselves to where we feel like our shit has to be oh so perfect. Motherfuckers want real.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like,
That's why
like
live
dig
is
what
the
you
realest.
said. You
Live
said
is the realest.
right, and you didn't already prove me wrong with the Facebook shit, which is why I don't want nobody else telling you what we can't do, because you didn't already prove me wrong. So if I disagree with you, you didn't already prove me wrong. Somebody else telling you what you don't want to do, or speaking against what you trying to do, they gonna down there have a fight with me.
Mm-hmm.
So leave me out of that, because you didn't already prove me wrong. So now I'm believing in you. So somebody trying to tell you what you trying to do is wrong, you can just leave me out of that. That's one. Two, if you're interested in something and you miss something and you kind of can't hear it, then you're going to want more. You're going to be looking for that. You're going to get in the comments like, yo, what the fuck did Tail say?
Mm-hmm.
We need them interactions. You can't get money on YouTube without the interactions. You can't get money on YouTube without the likes, the comments, the shares. We need that. And then that's what he was talking about, the Patreon. That's when you go back to like tune into the Patreon. Because then you done took that down, sent it to the nigga, my man's in New York. He done mixed it, turned this and that up, did the best he could. We can fucking voice over tell to what he was saying. And it's like, all this shit is simple.
Well, shit, I just wanted. I mean, if we set a date to where if we doing Saturdays and Sundays is busy as hell on your end, you know what I'm saying? And some Sundays I book loads to go out. You know, we could change the date up. Saturdays, I mean, you know, you could set that shit up to one of those things since it's good for you. It's good. You know, you typically off on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, and it's not.
But
like
you know, only thing is, if I do have to work, you know, because we can't go 2, 3, 4 hours.
Right.
So that's why
pre-record.
we'll do a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I be working 9. And then we can go 3, 4 hours.
Yeah, but at
Yeah,
no
I'm saying.
particular time, then we'll have to, you know.
We can
gotta
do earlier.
or earlier. Yeah, that's true too.
Like, we can't keep looking at reasons why we can't do something.
Yeah.
I'm shorter than both of y'all niggas. I'm smarter than both of y'all niggas.
But you
I know.
work.
Huh?
What's your schedule like?
Man, I don't give a
Work too, like,
I don't give a
see if you get
fuck
off
what
work
the
at 8,
white
9 o'clock at night.
niggas here. I don't give a fuck what the white man want me to do.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Cause I go in that motherfucker to do what he want me to do, but I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do in the meantime with the time I don't have to be around that.
I need my
Yeah,
woman to
real.
respect what the fuck I say. The only way the women around me gonna respect what the fuck I say. 40%, cause I ain't getting 100% respect. But the only way I can get a guaranteed 40% is if I respect me. I'm
Guess
not
what?
giving that up for nothing.
That 40% coming from that white man, from that green. And if you ain't got that green, you ain't got that woman. Until then, you feel me? You gotta make do.
Smoke real quick outside.
Man, that's where it get funny at, cause I can step away from that and still be straight. Hell yeah.
I stepped away from it. I'm still dealing with a white man. I thought I was running away from that shit.
Man,
Cause by yourself, this shit hard. You gonna have to go somewhere. You
bro,
know what I'm saying?
you gotta quit talking with doubt, cause you swinging
I ain't
freer.
doubt.
You swinging
It ain't
freer
doubt,
than
it's being
all
real.
of us. You swinging freer than all of us.
Bro, it might look like it. I'm trying.
You have.
It don't look like it. It ain't it.
I don't know what you got, but what I do know is I see the ability and the availability for you to do things that I don't necessarily be having to do for my own page. So that means you got the availability to buy yourself out of that. Because the little things that you're doing is how you end up getting paid or how you catch heat.
Until then, what I gotta do? Till I get paid. I still got bills. So I still gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To keep up, I still gotta do shit.
Yeah.
Until then, I ain't getting no money right now. So I still gotta. Shit, I be hustling like a motherfucker.
That's
10
why,
things I'm doing.
that's why
Just to try to keep my head above water until
and
some
that's
shit
why I
blow.
fuck with you. So what you saying, T?
I'm just saying, I got time. You know what I'm saying?
Cause to me, the way I see it,
Hey man, y'all come outside for a minute. I don't want to miss the conversation, man.
Nah,
It
you
ain't-
good.
It ain't that cold, man.
man, I'm about to have to hit your drink. I'm
Come
gonna
on,
fuck cup. All right,
You don't want this, dog?
dog. Don't get on some real shit, dog. Don't ever let me drink no vodka. Don't ever let me drink no mixed drinks.
Oh shit, what you do, bro?
No, I'm just like when we friends.
Don't never do.
Don't do that.
You gonna talk real nice, bro?
Don't do that. Don't do that to the women in my life. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to your money, because you're gonna have to come get me out. You know what I'm saying? Don't do
You
that.
need to sit